Hello Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel, Pisces Spirit Moon. And if you're a returning soul, welcome back. Okay? Alright, Sag, as usual, this will be a general reading for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. So if you have Sagittarius in any of those placements in your chart, this is just about the reading for you. Keep in mind that my readings are timeless and they're general. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Don't try to force or fit anything. Don't go manifesting what is not meant for you. If this reading doesn't resonate for you, it means that it just wasn't the one for you at this moment of your life, okay? But maybe another one in the near future, or one of the ones I've done for you already in the past might be more suited for you, okay? Also, do check what placements you have in your chart. Maybe you could check other of the zodiac signs that I do according to your chart, okay? All right, and please do subscribe, hit the like button, and especially if you enjoy this reading. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm sorry, I've got other things in my mind right now. Sorry about that, Sag. But yeah, please do leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. All of that helps my channel grow, and I do like to hear feedback from my viewers. Last but not least, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, or if you would like to make a kind donation and support my channel through those means, all the info is in the description box down below. Keep in mind that's the only way that you can contact me. There's no other way, okay? And that I do not reach out to anyone offering my services. So please do be aware of any scams. All right, Sag. All right. Let's see what we have for you. Oh, Sag, this video will be published on a full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, in Scorpio on the 5th. I think it will be also a lunar eclipse. Okay? It's big shifts, big endings, big beginnings. Big shifts. So let's see what we have. And remember that even though I focus on the energy of the moon phase, and I always publish on full moons and new moons, which by the way I'm running late, and I hope that I do publish it right on the day of the full moon. But it doesn't mean that you have to watch my readings exactly on that day of that moon, okay? My readings are timeless, like I said. The best time for you to watch one of my readings is when you come across it. That's or when a title catches your eye. One more. I'm sorry about that, Sag. Just one more, okay? Get a sense of something about forgiveness, moving on, and probably something about practicing your religion, or practice what you preach somehow. We'll see in a minute. Sagittarius, the energy, the current energy, the heart of the matter. What this reading will be about. It's the Hermit, okay? That's listening to your inner guidance, listening to your intuition. Probably a little bit of what I said, you know, about practicing your religion, practicing your, not so much what you preach, but maybe it's a sense of going deep within and listening to your inner wisdom. Strong Virgo energy, if I didn't say that, I'm sorry. I mean, if I already said it. The energy that's crossing you, it could be challenging you. It's the Two of Pentacles. And this is trying to stay balanced somehow. This is in many ways. But I get a sense it's mostly just, balancing your energy, your time, maybe even your finances or your material things in the three-dimensional world. That's what I want to see. Just try not to fall and probably trying to break free from some sort of cycle that you feel that you've been trapped in for quite some time already. Could be. Maybe it is time to leave something behind. The energy that is crowning you in your conscious mind and you do see clearly, it's the Hierophant. It's strong Taurus energy. This is the card of God usually. Sometimes it's also a higher institution or a big support system. I have a sense that you are trying to somehow connect to the higher source or to the divine. Maybe some of you are trying to, believe more. Trying to lean more into the spiritual side. It's like I get a sense that you are having some sort of inner calling to do something, to do a change. Give me a minute. It's quite a tricky energy. But I get a very, it's like a very religious, very spiritual desire. The energy below you in your subconscious mind, what you don't see clearly, but the universe wants you to try to focus more on, or put your mind more on, is the Strength card. It's Leo energy. And I think they're trying to tell you here, Sag, that you do have this inner strength and wisdom that you are probably trying to somehow seek. That you are capable of dealing with situations that would usually either in the past throw you off a bit, scare you, or they would scare just about anyone. It's like you are ready to deal with these type of matters in life now. That's what they're trying to tell you, and they need you to see. It's like some sort of schooling that you have gone through here. Okay? But there's still a lot of work that has to be done. Well, there always has to be. There's always a lot of work that has to be done. The energy behind you, what is pushing you through this situation? For some of you, it could be the recent past. This is the Four of Cups. This is what's happening as what pushed you through the situation, okay? To go into this hermit and to start probably, I hear something about you started minding more your own business, trying to focus more on your own energy, your own time, okay? What's the sense of you not being somehow satisfied. And I think you ignored certain signs that the divine was trying to give you. And I think you're already aware of that. Okay? And that happens a lot of times. Sometimes we miss the signs a lot, you know? But it's not like, don't see those signs as missed chances or opportunities. The universe never does that to us. The universe is never like, oh, well, you didn't see it. Well, I'm so sorry. I have other matters to attend, and I'm sorry that you missed out. No, the universe never does that to us, okay? The universe never turns its back on us. Sometimes the signs are just, you know, for us to start listening more and more to our higher source, to our divine, to our inner wisdom. But I think you were somehow kind of like in a state of, it's like sleep. You were asleep. Okay, pretty much like in the Matrix, you know. You weren't fully aware of what was surrounding you, of the energy around you. But now you are. And I do believe that you're trying to break some sort of cycle here. To be able to keep moving. That's why they're trying to tell you you are ready for the next chapter of your life. And don't think that you're not ready. Okay? You were focused on other things that you thought were emotionally fulfilling for you. Maybe they were at that point of your life, but I think you already outgrown. And now you're seeing that it's time to move and ascend in the spiritual path that is being presented to you. I don't know why I get a lot of forgiveness here that is needed. I don't know if you have to forgive yourself, you gotta forgive someone, or you're hoping to be forgiven by someone. That the third one, hoping to be forgiven by someone, you know, it's not as important. We can always be stuck in that, oh, I hope at least this person or these people will forgive me for what I have done, you know? That's mostly in our ego. And maybe they will and maybe they won't. And if they do, good for them. And if they don't, well, that's too sad. They're holding onto grudges and they don't know how to forgive. Okay? The important matter here is that you know how to forgive yourself. And by doing that, it will be very easy for you to forgive others. And then you won't be expecting to have that forgiveness from others. Because that's almost like seeking some type of validation. You don't need that. Although it's always nice to hear, you know, someone, if you did something that you do feel very bad about, or something makes you feel very guilty, and someone says to you, you know, it's okay, I forgive you. It's always nice to hear that. But even sometimes when they say that to us, we still feel bad. And that's because we haven't learned to forgive ourselves. So don't sit around waiting for someone to forgive you. Okay? That's in the forgiveness department. Sagittarius, the energy in front of you, where you're headed to. For some of you, it's the near future. It's the Page of Swords, okay? Some sort of clarity here that has to be addressed. It's learning how to see things by what they truly are. Stop facing the other way. I think you will start accepting things for what they really are. It's getting this sense of clarity. And it's just a page, it's still a beginning phase. I think you're going to start going to start learning how to see things from another point of view now. Okay? And that's good. And I get a sense that some releasing will start happening at this point. It's going to be little by little, okay? That's in your near future. Sagittarius, the way you see yourself or how you're responding or will be responding to the situation, once you do start seeing that you have the strength and the confidence to continue moving on in this path. It's the Queen of Cups. It's healing. That's self-love. And that's self-forgiveness also, you know. It's that self-admiration, seeing what you're truly capable of, seeing your true worth, your own value. She has the most beautiful cup of all the cups, and she knows it. Okay, so I think you're going to be seeing this soon. And there will be a lot of healing happening at this period of your life. And I'm sorry, this is strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, mostly Pisces energy. Some of you could have some water in your chart, and it's going to start, you're going to start tapping into it. But there's a lot of self-love, healing, and admiration. This is someone also who is tapping into their divine feminine energy, becoming more spiritual and trusting. And I think that's something, it's going to be a bit on the emotional side what is going to push you through this also. There's something you're going to feel that it's going to make you tap into that energy. The energy that's surrounding you, it's influencing you. It's the Ten of Cups. I have a sense that it's not just that desire of wanting it all emotionally. I just have a sense that there's an energy around you that is trying to show you or influence you that you are capable of achieving this Ten of Cup energy, this total emotional fulfillment. Okay, maybe you live in an environment where there is this energy, but maybe you haven't really seen it. Maybe some of you not just practicing forgiveness, will start practicing some sort of gratitude for the things, for all what you have in your life. You're going to see the value of the things that you already have. You were too focused on other things. You didn't see clearly. Now you are. You're being guided to do this. Sagittarius, the energy in your hopes and fears. It's the Knight of Cups, okay? It's about moving to another energy field, I would say. Something more emotionally fulfilling. It's like a quest. It's that journey. Okay? And it's going to be slow. You know, it has to be that way. But you are off to a new path here. It's that path to love yourself, to be well with yourself, and to understand that you already had a lot more than what you thought. And it doesn't mean that you have to stop wishing and hoping for better things. No. It's just you're just learning to have a better sense of value of the things that you already have for you in your life. You have to remember that nothing is perfect, but what we have is meant for us. And we should never compare what we have with others, you know? Because everybody gets what is meant for them. And sometimes we see that other people have better things than us, and we say, well, yeah, but they have that, and if that was meant for them. No, everything has a little something that the other person is not very happy about. Especially if they're in this energy. Sagittarius, the energy, your outcome or advice, which I usually take more as advice. So he said something about leaving and moving, transcending, ascending. It's the Six of Swords, okay? It's moving to not just calmer waters, it's just a more it's like a spiritual it is like it's an ascension, Sagittarius. You're becoming some sort of, I would say, kind of like a monk or a nun, some type of a religious figure, but not in the sense that you will be working in a temple or in a church. I mean, if you do, well, good for you. But I'm talking about in the sense of life. Could be even a guide, a spiritual teacher. You had some type of vision or awakening here. All you have to do is see that you are ready to continue down your path and start practicing forgiveness and gratitude. And I just heard that practicing forgiveness and gratitude are the best prayers in life. Okay, I just heard that. So you're just moving. You're moving to a better place up here and in here, and even probably physically. those are fireworks, so don't be alarmed. No, I'm not being attacked. Sag, there's nothing to be clarified here. It's very clear, but I'm just going to pull some additional advice for you from the Osho Sun Tarot. This additional advice may or may not be related to the reading, but these additional messages can help you focus on other things while you are working on this very specific energy at this moment in your life. Very, very deep. Okay. Best messages for Sagittarius. Best advice. Best additional advice for Sagittarius. Thank you. Any more? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Any more? No? No. Trust. Trust in yourself, Sag. Always trust in yourself. Strength card, they were telling you that you are ready, okay? It's completion. They're saying it's time for you to move on to this new beginning. It's a spiritual path for you now. Start practicing, like I said, that forgiveness and that gratitude. And really seeing what you truly have in life for you. We are the world. It's a nice message, you know. Always see yourself as part of the whole. Whatever it is that is surrounding us, you know. Being kind to yourself and to others. And understanding that everybody in this life is going through a journey. And everybody has a path. And everybody has to learn to be grateful for what they have. And it may not seem that way sometimes, you know, because I couldn't say the same for other people who live in total misery. And I have seen people that live in total misery and they can still be very joyful and playful and even thankful. And maybe us who are in a better position, you know, by that card is telling us that if we can, you know, it's always good to lend a hand and help others when we can. That's why we are the world, you know. And it doesn't always have to be even financially, you know. It can be in many other ways. Even helping them to do something or achieve something. Even talking is a great help. Like, really? I didn't even look at the card. And sharing, okay? That's exactly what I said. Share your wisdom, share your, if you may, or if you can, your material goods, whatever you can, always share. Celebration, I get that strong energy of, you know, it's like you can celebrate that a big change in your life has just happened for you. It's a new path that has been presented to you. It's a new journey. it's like a new travel for you. A spiritual journey. You have ascended, Sagittarius. Something happened that made you see things now from a different point of view. The Fool, it's a new beginning. Okay? All right. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of anything. New beginnings are always scary. We are always uncertain of what's going to happen. It's part of the mystery. If we knew everything, then this life would be very, very boring. Maybe at some point you thought you knew everything already. That's for some of you, okay? I don't mean to be harsh. And when we think we do, boy, things get very boring because we're trapped in some sort of cycle. Okay, Sag, I hope this reading helps you and it gives you the guidance that you're seeking at this moment of your life. If it does, or if you like it, please do click the like button and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I hope to see you next time. And as usual, please be safe, always be happy, and stay very, very blessed. You are, okay? Goodbye, Sag.